Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of the Flat 4 Offroad podcast, which is also the last Flat 4 Offroad podcast of the year. So we're going to be wrapping up this year, and we're going to be continuing our season into 2024, but in the spring, that is going to be the end of the season. So we're about halfway already through this season of the Flat 4
Unless
Offroad podcast.
Y2K happens, then you won't see another one.
Yeah, then it's all over. But
I hope so. I mean, what?
Oh, dude, I want to hold mine too. I'm going to hold mine too. That's fucking... This, I swore, sorry.
But, and no monetization, no.
Do I hold it sideways? Does that work
this
better?
real gangster.
Hey, no, that's appropriation. You can't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways, if you didn't know, we've got
like a
Adrian
studio,
here.
like hang it down, like I'm singing.
Talk into it like this.
Yo! And as you've probably heard, we
Super rad.
obviously have Adrian here, one of our Flat Forward ambassadors and one of the guys that's been on our channel forever. And then we have the other owner here at Flat 4 Offroad, Austin. So it's a 3-person podcast today, but it's
Like a three-way.
it's a pretty short, or it's a pretty good podcast with Adrian on here. So yeah, I have a few things we want to talk about. But Adrian here is now become our producer as of 30 seconds ago because he's on WikiHow.
Oh, I've had a... Oh, Jesus.
Look up like how to do a haircut. It's trash. Like nothing on this thing is actually useful. It's like good scissors.
And if you're new to this podcast, this is about how every podcast goes.
None of them are good.
It goes completely off the rails within 30 seconds. But they're looking at WikiHow right now because that is what you do on the podcast.
Oh, we're trying to learn how to do things.
Okay, what's the first step of doing a podcast?
Have a concept.
Oh,
You need to have a concept for the podcast.
what's our concept for the podcast, Austin? Well, we failed.
All right.
Trying not to swear too much.
Well, that already went
How
out
long
the door.
can I go without swearing?
Well, you went less than 5 minutes.
That's pretty good for me.
You're not even working on cars right now.
I know. Let's force
Well,
that.
working on cars brings out the worst in you, really.
Yeah, I can make combo swears you never even heard of before.
Yeah,
Combos.
Go on. Let's hear stuff from the top.
No, no. What you gotta do is you gotta give him a Ironman ATS kit and put it on a car that was built on a Friday afternoon, and the bolts strip out, and you have to tap them.
yeah.
Just
That's,
wait till you get to do one. Then we'll talk.
Yeah.
that's where those words come into play because, yeah. That's,
Anything with a Ford 1.5 liter 4-cylinder.
Yep.
oh, well, there goes our Ford sponsors. Not like we're ever gonna have one.
Ford's not going to sponsor us.
Ford's not even going to watch this.
Hey, you never know. One of the like their
Prove me wrong.
not the main Ford pages, but one of the aftermarket or like community Ford pages, still run by Ford, like some of the Bronco Sport stuff, actually. They keep on wanting photos, but they keep on going, Jen keeps on saying, yeah, they want the winter photos when winter's over, and then they don't post them. Well, duh.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. At least the Subaru posts their stuff. Like, Subaru's posted your stuff before, right?
Have they?
Wait, you didn't know this?
No?
They 100...
Yeah, you're famous and you didn't even know it.
Yeah, Subaru posted...
How do I as the producer, I'm going to look this up.
Yeah.
Subaru
Oh, I love
photos.
the NASDAQ.
What?
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah. What were you learning?
This is bookmarked. It's headlight washers.
Why
I'm
would you
sick
want
of-
headlight
Because I'm
washers
sick and tired of wiping down my goddamn headlights in the winter.
on your Crosstrek?
Yeah.
How does that... What?
Have you ever seen
Because
headlight?
they're outside and they get dirty.
That's a European thing, though.
Yes, it is.
Do you need a new bumper?
Here's all the part
Yeah.
numbers for it.
Huh.
If you take off the bumper, there's a little stencil there which you cut out.
And the
Those
wiring
things
harness is
leak
all there?
all the time.
No, I think you have to add a new pump, but
You should just
look,
run like
here's
a
the connector
shitty...
and pump.
Weren't you thinking about getting a different vehicle than the
Yeah,
Crosstrek?
I know. This is from a while ago.
Okay.
Oh, look, unhibernate.
Oh, look, unhibernate. You can unhibernate.
Yeah.
Unhibernate.
I wonder why you're
With the
getting...
2024 Outback Wilderness.
Unhibernate.
Yeah. Those are pretty cool. We haven't done...
You can't get one. You'll get a 2025, but you can
You can hope.
go in 2024 and order one
Yeah.
for the following year.
Have you not seen this?
No, I know they're a European car thing.
The best thing to do though is flip the nozzle the other way around and get someone to walk up to the front, just like spray him in the crotch. It's smooth on here. The Gladiators one would like spray up your back if you sat on the bumper because Lee did that to me. It was super pissed me off. But
The great thing is that's only something you would do in a shitbox, Austin.
No, it's not. You can do it on a new vehicle too.
He
But
said
what-
he just did it on his Gladiator.
Wait, you
It
twisted
had a front camera one, and you could get it to
yeah, another front camera one. Yeah.
But like on the new car, yeah, you just take them off and spin them backwards.
But why would you want to wreck the function of a new car?
It wasn't breaking it.
Well, who
It was
cares?
changing
Okay.
it.
He's just rotating it 180 degrees.
Yeah.
Warranty.
They
It was installed
sprayed
like
the
this from
wrong
factory.
way.
The factory did this. What do you mean the factory did this? I don't know.
Factory.
Man, that's got a lot of like pop-up ads and crap.
Yeah, why
on
don't you
it.
have ad block?
On my iPad?
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
that's 100%. Oh no, I have a network ad block.
Yeah.
What were you gonna look up before we got?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, this is about how the podcast goes. I don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about cars and Austin swearing and Outback kits and I don't know.
Not a clue.
Okay. Well, anyways, a little while ago on our Instagram page, if you're not following it, go follow it, Flat 4 Off-Road.
I'm not.
You are 100% following it. You're not following my car page. That's what you're not doing. I'll call you out on that one.
Well, that's just out of spite.
Yeah, I know it's out of spite. But it's almost at 1,500 followers, so.
Ooh. It won't be 1,501, I can tell you that much.
You
Okay.
should just like if he's sitting like right below, just like do it and then just unfollow and like keep it just below that. That'd be funny.
No, it's actually growing really fast because I've been.
I'm doing my part.
I didn't do fucking shit.
It was.
Have you watched all those on Netflix? God, they kill me. They're so good.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
If you liked it so much, give me the gift receipt back then.
What? Anyways,
I want to eat the gift receipt.
I posted the reels from when we did the BC adventure, and those seem to be doing well. When we did this South Central, when I borrowed your tires off your Forester, yeah, those reels are doing pretty well because I'm slowly catching up. And then I will be posting the photos of the car with the mods soon, which people are like, "Where's the photos of your car that looks like it now?" Because the stuff I'm posting doesn't have bumper, doesn't have the tires. It's just a coilover.
You're about a year and a half behind.
No, I'm 2021. It's like 2 years.
Oh, you're about 2 years behind.
I'm catching
Get
up.
on it.
I'm catching up slowly. I'm posting every day. So if you're not following, go follow Schrader Labs. That's my car account. That's where I post all the cool car
Your
stuff.
car's going to explode before you catch up.
Knock on wood.
You're like, look, new engine.
No, it's not.
Look, new car.
No, I won't get
Did
rid
you
of.
get that 2 years ago? Yes.
I won't get rid of that Forester. That Forester's just gonna go through many iterations and eventually not be.
Engines.
No. Okay, yeah. Let's get it.
Bodies when they have holes in them from rust.
Let's throw a H6 in it.
You can do that.
Sure, have fun.
Go do whatever you want. Shoot for the stars.
I want to throw an H6 in there, but I think locker. I want to put a locker in first. We keep on talking about lockers in your car too, but you have the open diff, so it'd be easier. I have to get a new diff for mine.
What was it? Torque Master makes a locker for.
That's the locker. Yeah, the lunchbox lockers. They're sick. Yeah. They do break axles a little more though, because they go and engage.
Send it.
Yeah, that's why you just
don't break them then.
you just carry an spare axle.
Yeah.
You're good to go. Just spare axles
Also
all
a
day.
spare diff. Keep one of those.
just have a parts car follow you around.
No,
Like
that's what all the
overlanding.
roof boxes are for. Get
Yeah.
yourself a Pelican roof box. Cut out the foam so that way it fits a nice CV axle in there, and then a diff.
Did you see my plan? Because that's literally my plan for my car. Is I'm gonna put a Pelican case with like a front axle, a rear axle, all the random parts that.
I'm just gonna bring like a glass bottle and you fill it up with like a mixture of diesel and engine oil and a little rag and you shove it in top and you light it on fire and throw it at it and then you go home and get a different car.
and go. I don't know what happened.
I don't know, insurance.
What happened? I don't know.
It just
gone now.
happened. Yikes! No.
Survey says I don't know.
No, it would make it. It makes, as we've seen with my Kamloops video, it makes a really good video when stuff goes wrong.
Burning your car.
Yeah. Clickbait title.
Hey, that wasn't even clickbait. It literally went wrong.
Car sets on fire randomly.
Oh.
I don't know insurance.
I did
Now,
a video about it.
now if any of my no, because I carry fire extinguishers in my car.
I don't.
Fire extinguisher exploded into a fiery ball. I don't know what happened.
AliExpress fire extinguisher is actually filled with flammable liquid.
That would be the worst
This
thing
big
ever.
square jerry can looking fire extinguisher just made it burn more.
It's red. It was red. I put it on the fire.
Don't buy Chinese fire extinguishers.
No, don't. Or don't. What's your thoughts on those flare style fire extinguishers?
What?
Have you not seen them?
It's not good.
Oh, well, good thing.
Flare.
Also, I love those harnesses you have in your recently searched. Oh, it was probably because I sent them.
Probably.
Those ones, yeah. The
Yeah.
element fire extinguisher. Let me
Looks
know,
like
guys, what you
it'll
think about these.
Put out
I'm not a huge.
candle and then
I'm not a huge fan of them. People say they work really
like
well.
fireworks.
Looks like a roadside flare.
Like, what kind of ad is that? That's the most.
It's festive.
That's stupid. That's a horrible picture.
Welcome to the Flat for Off-Road podcast,
Why
where we
there's
just
small
look at
children
custom
in the
cages.
background.
But yeah, you've never seen these?
No, I've never seen this in my life.
Really? They're
There's
interesting.
Yet to be a video of them actually doing anything.
Here's a video of it.
Yeah, there's a video
Barbecue.
right there.
Look how happy he looks.
Oh.
And
I
he's-
can't cook anything, so I use this all the time because I suck at cooking things.
Everything I make on the barbecue turns into char.
That's why I have 5 of them. No, but I've
Ooh,
so
that's a mark against it.
made
It
in
only
Italy.
works on Monday for half the day, and then it goes home.
I hope we don't have any Italian followers.
Hey.
Well, you just gave it away
we didn't say that
now.
it was.
You can't see the screen. Thanks. Way to go.
It's a video. It's an audio podcast. You got to tell
Two
them what-
Guys Garage. That sounds like it could be something else. Oh, look, a Mazda on fire. That's so weird.
This seems like it was too late.
Maybe you should empty the lint out of
Also,
it.
that you're supposed to have a different fire extinguisher for those kind of fires.
No, this clearly says right here.
It says A, B, C, and K.
What, really?
Yeah.
I've never seen one that does like usually it's an ABC,
Which means it probably doesn't.
but I've never seen like an ABC and K. Usually the Ks are separate. They're a different fire extinguisher. Trust me.
So it's water. That's how you put them out.
It's TÜV approved.
Oh. I got 2 of the. I was looking.
Yeah.
That's a spicy
Should use a
electrical-
22. That wouldn't have happened.
electrical fire. But I was looking at those the plain
Burning.
the plain fire extinguishers. The is it halogen or what are they? Neither of you know.
Halon.
Halogen.
Halon.
That's a
Halon,
light
yeah.
bulb.
They're so expensive though.
Yeah, they are.
But
Because they're designed to not kill the fucking pilots.
this is true. But I wanted to put one of those in my race car because weight reduction, right? Yeah, no, they're like
That's what
$500.
the racetrack's fire extinguisher.
Yeah, that's true. So, but I just put
You
it.
want to fix a car that caught fire? Because I don't.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, and then you can put a
God,
Barra
no.
in your Mustang GT350. Neither of you watch Adam LZ, so you don't know what I'm
No
talking
idea what
about.
you're talking about.
I know what a Barra is.
Yeah, you put a Barra in a GT350
No, it's a Australian Ford
Oh,
inline
that's-
6.
that you can just shove boost in, and it's,
Good luck finding parts.
put one of those in.
There's lots in Australia.
Yeah.
5.2 is better. Turbos are for nerds.
Oh yeah, he is.
I prefer artificial displacement.
Yeah,
prefer
he's
proper
anti-turbo turbo club. Austin,
Proper engineering. Make an engine that just works properly in the first place. It doesn't need help.
Austin's the anti-turbo turbo club.
But if you have this much room,
Yeah.
Then get a bigger car.
No, you put a turbo on like
Have you seen a pushrod
K car.
engine? Not very big.
seen a 3-cylinder from Koenigsegg?
Useless. Useless.
From Koenigsegg?
Small. Dumb. Doesn't run on regular. Who cares?
1,300 horsepower.
Austin's had some experiences that has ruined his turbo experience and his premium.
It's called working in the automotive industry.
Oh, it's fine.
Your Forester was
Junk.
Every
Big
diesel,
engines.
Every diesel engine has a turbo.
Because they don't work properly. They need
It's better
help.
for efficiency.
Because they need help.
because they need help.
Case in point, thank you. On to
No.
the next thing. Let's talk about this firework that apparently is a fire extinguisher.
Or maybe let's
I
not
don't
talk
think
about
that works
them.
great.
But yeah, no,
Nothing about this looks like.
No.
all the motorsports.
They're wearing
What
oven
is
mitts.
that?
They got oven mitts on.
Yay! I'm doing my part.
Guys, I'm trying to keep this podcast under control. It's not happening. I'm sorry. But you know what you signed up for when you click the Flat for Off-Road podcast. And if you haven't, yes, they're sure mics. But yeah,
Sure.
you don't have a fire extinguisher in your car, and I know you don't.
No.
Why not? Not even an STI?
Oh no, it burns down. Anyways, it's fully covered by insurance.
Covered this.
Okay, cool.
I pay $100 a month in fire extinguishers.
Unless you're not covered.
Okay, then I pay nothing in a month for fire extinguishers.
No, some automotive policies don't cover fire.
You don't have fire and theft, then you don't have fire
Yeah.
or theft.
Oh wow, really?
You don't say.
If you don't have the two things, you don't have them.
That's crazy, hey?
Darn it. Shame.
Should take that box in your policy.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, exactly. Or hail coverage, like in Alberta. My STI is still covered, but my Forester isn't because it got absolutely destroyed.
How much is it for your STI for hail coverage? Because didn't your hood get annihilated by hail?
Oh, you want to? Yeah, because this was something that was never covered in the videos on the channel because that was before I started filming. I still have that hood because we're gonna paint it or do some body work on it. So I still have it. But yeah, no, it's like the body shop took one look at it and said, "Yeah, that ain't it, Chief," and they just called it a day. They put the new hood on there. I think they did one of the fenders, one of the front fenders. And because it's like insurance, they had to order it all from Subaru. So that was a pretty penny. And then they painted it. Nick Prob painted it, which was amazing because the paint's way better than it was before. And then they had to do PDR on pretty much every panel.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still dents in it. I don't know if they're from the hail or it's just
probably not
the bodywork going woo. That's
Subaru bodywork.
That's why that car is becoming a race car. I'm like, it's not clean enough to make it a show car. It's like it's just full race car at this point.
But that's what you wanted to do, was clean it up and make it a show car.
Yeah, that's
the whole reason why you bought that specific one.
Yeah, well, I was looking for a clean one. That's the reason. I wanted to make it a nice show car because those cars are getting rare, right? And I was like, I wanted to do that. And then after just working on it, you see like more and more things falling apart. Like when I did the rust,
because it's a Subaru,
and because it's been thrashed.
Damn, you're 20 years old,
and it's been thrashed. The previous owner, go watch the original rust removal videos. No,
You mean the Bondo removal video?
Yeah, actually, you're right. The Bondo removal videos. You're correct, 100% correct. The dude just drifted over like one of those center parking things because it had a new diff. It had just a perfect line on each side of the rocker. And I'm like, suspicious. So yeah, that car just isn't worth doing all that work to make it nice when I can import a shell from Japan or I can get a US shell that is way cleaner to make a show car, right? And this one I can thrash a little bit more. Just like your STI, right? You bought it to thrash it because...
Yeah.
But you still haven't put the doors on.
No.
Are you going to put doors on?
No, I'll keep saying that I want to put doors on it and never do it.
Because I keep on sending you doors.
I could do that, or I could do something I actually want to do.
Yeah, no one likes doing body work.
What's next for the STI then? I know I have your race car parts in my car, the brakes.
Yeah.
Use the fire extinguisher.
No. But yeah, what's next for the STI then?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you going to come to autocross this year?
Put doors on it.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I'll put doors on it.
Yeah, okay. Are you going to come to autocross this year though?
Sure.
After he puts the doors on it.
No, don't give him that
He's going to keep
excuse.
sending me links to doors and I'm just going to keep ignoring it.
Did you see what I say you? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
For sure.
Sweet.
They're even in the black. Like the black on your car. I didn't realize we made like 10 different blacks over the years.
Yeah.
They make like the Java black. They make the mine's Java black because it's got the gold flake. Yours is, do you remember the
Obsidian Black Pearl Metallic or Pearl Metallic? I don't know.
Yeah,
Obsidian
something
Black.
like that.
I don't know.
But yeah, that
Black Noir.
I'm sure they have one like that. But yours got the blue flake in it, which I really like.
Yeah, it's blue and gold.
Yeah. I'm thinking about, I don't know if I want to do a full color change wrap on my STI yet, or if I just want to do a livery. But every time I go to the vinyl store, I'm like, ooh, that's a cool wrap. Like some of the metallic wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Neochrome. Do it.
no.
Yes.
No.
It's just
We
a
just
wrap,
had listeners write in and they say they want you to do that.
Yeah, if you look up here.
Yeah.
George.
Yeah,
look at this.
6969 says you should do that.
Yeah, because we're definitely live. Actually,
We are live from wherever we
New
are.
York City. No one
New
gets that
York
reference.
City.
XX69 XX also says that you should absolutely wrap it.
I'm going to wrap it. David's going to... okay, I'll spoil a little bit. So people listening here, David's going to help us wrap the STI and do a livery on the Forester. But we're talking about doing a full color change on the STI because the the panels are pretty like simple. They're not like really complex curves.
Except the mirrors.
And all the
Just
body
get some
lines
cute,
on it.
get some
Remember how difficult it was to wrap David's mirrors on his Miata?
yeah, but maybe
We're just going to wrap his mirrors? No.
but the thing with that was I could just go with some aluminum Craftworks. Or not aluminum, carbon Craftworks race
Carbon
mirrors.
caps?
Yeah. No, just carbon mirrors, like
Oh,
the
the
little ones.
little tiny ones that are non-adjustable, non-heated? That would be great.
Yeah. And the car is
Super good at seeing
How-
your blind spot.
yeah.
How often do I drive that car?
Well, you don't.
Exactly. I just drive it in autocross now. So
So you can do the mirrors and he does his doors. Everybody wins. There you go.
I'll take his door.
no.
That works.
No, you want the black doors. You're getting black doors.
I ain't going to do shit.
I ain't do shit.
Okay, just come to autocross. Get a damn helmet and come to autocross. Or someone, I'm sure we got lots of
You can drive my car that I have for autocross that I haven't bought.
Yeah?
yeah, what is it?
Sure.
I haven't bought it.
But what are you going to buy?
Nothing.
Oh, it's his car. I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, he's
drive
gonna
it.
drive it.
Okay,
The one that I have that can do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
me and David.
That one right there. That little blue one. Perfect. We'll
Yes,
take
a
that one
mini.
and stand on it.
Oh, never mind.
Like scooter it around.
No, when we were on the
We'll buy
site,
Power Wheels. That'd be fun.
when we were on that Japan Vans from Japan site, there was that Rover Mini. Buy that Rover Mini.
I've worked on
I
it.
want to see this Vans from Japan. Let's
Look it up. Yeah, look it. So that's vansfromjapan.com. So this is for the States. So a lot of this stuff is 25 years.
Yeah.
So they don't have the new Delicas and stuff. They have a camper van Delica in the sold versions. So I haven't done a video. You won't be seeing this.
Well, is that a... Oh, I thought that was an
Sandbar.
VW.
No, it's a sandbar that's been made into VW. Thing for the channel though is David bought a Delica. I haven't showed him yet because haven't done an adventure
That's
yet.
just a bus.
Yeah, no, that's
It's a
a
Vendura.
no. Look, it's a camper. So they made those into campers. Like not even a
Interesting.
conversion. It's literally just straight up like from factory a camper.
Well, this is also camper from 95.
Yeah. No, I went on the site.
Interesting.
There's our new company vehicle, Austin.
A box truck.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. A Suzuki Carry.
No, we found a sandbar with the little cab or with the little
Where's the
like box in the back.
stuff? Is that a click thing?
Yeah, so you can get Rover Minis.
What engine's in it? This matters.
It's a Manuel.
Manuel.
Yeah.
It's front wheel drive. It's gasoline and it's A plus engine.
Number one quality.
A plus.
A plus for
View the details.
the deets. Look
Yeah.
at that.
So we're on a site called
Small.
vansfromjapan.com. I
and
found
we're
it.
looking at minis. So
We're-
why
hey,
that makes any sense, I don't know.
Just
Oh,
go
yeah,
on
it's
the
got a whole VIN number too. It's fun. Insurance companies like that.
We're just posting the VIN online. Yeah.
Available for reservation with $2,000. Well, how much does it cost?
Well, it's
It's just to inquire for price.
it's
Well,
it's
If you have to
auctioned,
ask, you
right?
can't afford it.
An old mini, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this
More
is
than you can afford, pal.
this is a state site, so you'd probably want to go through someone.
It's a Rover.
It's like the bad mini.
Look at the interior.
Right? That thing-
What on earth?
That's sick.
I wouldn't say sick is the answer.
I love it.
Say a lot of metal that'll slice through your face.
We
Look
die
at
in
that. It's got diamond plate in it. That's
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
we die in style,
so
Austin.
mint.
Shift knob's pretty good.
Um,
Welded together their U joint.
have you heard of? Speaking of really poorly built race cars, have you heard of Legend cars?
No, but I've heard of yours.
What?
The button that made noises. I could have totally put that in there.
No, there's a
Quick, use the soundboard. Use the soundboard. That was
No.
a good one.
No, they're all junk. I was playing them last time. They're trash. Disappointing.
yeah. Oh,
Can I
very
put-
funny.
Is there one on my phone? Is there an app? I can
Yes,
just
there's an
download?
app, but it
What's
won't
it
work.
called?
The
But
but
he's just gonna cut it out. There's no point.
yeah.
He
I'll-
did that last time too when we were doing like the sponsor thing.
No, I had to cut. I had to cut out one
the
part.
like Raid Shadow Legends thing.
How dare you cut out
No.
our free sponsorship?
I left the Raid Shadow Legends because it's a meme. I left out all the other companies you were calling out, and I was like, chill. Because there's
I
like 5
remember.
companies, and I was like, no, we cannot have just start naming
We just have
companies.
mass sponsors. Hard cut, insert sponsor segment.
I would love if a sponsor would love to sponsor
This is what you're
podcast.
supposed to plug flat for. I gave you the perfect
You have
segue.
to plug,
I-
do
no,
we
I-
have to plug platform?
Yeah, it needs to be in their ears. You need a scripted ad.
Yeah, we need to like cut it and be like,
we can't even keep this podcast.
with slightly different audio.
today
too.
I'm here to
We
talk to you
can't keep
about.
this podcast even from
What's a
going
meme
like.
Have you
soundboard?
never listened to a podcast?
Yeah, no, but I can't
They're
even.
full of ads, even if they're sponsored by
They're
themselves.
literally just ads.
I try not to do as many ads as everyone else.
Try Google Play Pass for free. No,
What?
don't want to.
He's inputting ads again.
I get
Everything's an ad.
Everything is not an ad.
Brought to you by YouTube Premium or
This
Freemium
just tells
or
you what
whatever it's called.
podcast they're watching,
Exactly.
but not listening to. They don't know. They can't see
Yeah,
this.
if you're
I
on Spotify,
said welcome
you
to the-
can't see
I
that.
said,
Yeah.
Except this
You
says
have to describe it to them.
You now need to input an ad right here.
Brought to you by
and that's where
carrots.
YouTube's gonna put an ad for someone. You
The
know that,
letter
right?
orange.
YouTube automatically puts ads in, and it's gonna put one
I
in right
hope
there.
so. That'd be great.
Oh
Whoa,
no!
there's some questionable ones on here. This is a meme soundboard.
No.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyways, Legend cars. Look them up. They're
What legend cars?
Legends race cars. I think.
Legend.
League of Legends.
No, they're
Sponsored by-
5/8 scale cars with.
Oh, a Little Legends or whatever it is. I think that's what it is.
I think that
isn't it Little Legends
it
or
could be
whatever?
little. I just know to them as Legends, but they're 5/8 cars with motorcycle engines in them.
Yeah.
And they're cheap.
Are they cheap?
Like you can get a fully like ready to go one for like ready to go. You still have to do some work.
Well, I don't think this is quite right.
No, Legends race car.
Legends.
Those look like helicopters.
Talking about helicopters, how's your GCS going, Austin?
Mint, I'm exceptional. Like,
Are you
yes.
exceptional at getting shot down?
Yes, I can eat missiles with my
Yeah,
face.
Legends car racing. Yeah, there's a whole Wikipedia page on it.
Wow, that means that it's official.
Yeah, no, there's like it's all over the world.
I doubt the world.
They're in Japan, they're here, they're UK, they're everywhere.
Look at that.
Yeah, they are.
There's an okay,
Georgia.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, where's Georgia?
Georgia in Europe, kind of by Russia.
Kind of by Russia.
You know that country that they intermittently
Yeah.
invade?
the largest country in the world. Yeah, it's kind of by it.
But in Europe, so it's obviously
Pretty
east.
safe bet.
It's
Is
east
it Europe though?
It's east?
It's
I
east
don't
of
know.
Russia.
I don't think
Oh no,
it
it
counts
isn't.
as Europe.
It's west
then.
of Russia because it's Eastern Europe. Trust me.
You should fact check that.
I can navigate
fact
my
check them.
maps.
Fact check them. I don't think it's in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's
Georgia's
an
in
Asian
Europe.
country.
It's
Dude, okay.
I think
Do a fact
no,
check,
no, it's
fact
not.
check,
It's in
fact check.
it's in Asia.
Yeah. Ooh.
Russia's in Asia.
It's also in Europe.
Okay, are we gonna? This is not the geographic podcast.
Oh my!
You're arguing with the wrong person here.
I love the
My
Swiss.
soundboard thing's not working.
That's fine. We don't need soundboards.
It's showing ads.
Oh, you're just gonna
now.
pull up Google Maps.
Yeah, look, it's Uzbekistan. Look, it's Georgia.
Oh. It's kind of by Russia.
It borders
It
Russia.
used to
Yeah,
be part
exactly.
of Russia.
No,
Yeah.
it didn't.
It used to be part of the
Soviet
USSR.
Union.
Shush.
The USSR.
Shush.
Different.
Time to get into politics.
We're gonna.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all these countries. That's Asia.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, though.
Yeah.
Because if you look, I think it's what right about
Oh, look, there's no
here.
traffic in
Right about here.
these
Yeah.
places. Istanbul.
He's
Europe?
showing me Istanbul, guys.
Europe.
Yeah.
Asia.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Europe?
a traffic jam there right
It-
now. If you're wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in
Don't
case.
go that
Yeah.
way.
No,
If,
it's
if
not-
you are on what road is this? The 01 in
Istanbul.
Istanbul. Sorry about your luck.
Well, you're listening to the podcast, so it can't be that bad, right?
On December 20th. Sorry about your luck.
Yeah, if you're listening,
You're
to
gonna
podcast-
want to take your next exit and head in a different.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
You should have gotten off at the what road
that
is
one? That one up there.
it? At Yid,
Oh,
yeah, pronounce that. Adrian.
Yildiz Post Accord.
just pick one you can say. That's clear. That one right there. I can't say that either. Korusok.
You know what's?
That's probably not how you say
Yeah,
that.
that's not
and
how
I
you say it.
apologize.
You should have gotten off there.
By the end of this podcast, we've probably made every geographical location mad at us from something we've said.
That's okay,
No,
though.
that's impossible. They don't
Really?
listen to this podcast.
No one listens to it.
Actually,
I don't even
you'd
listen
be-
to it.
I don't want to hear myself talk.
You'd,
Surprised other people do.
you'd be surprised how many of my viewers are from like Eastern
Syria?
No,
Oh,
actually, I can pull it up. Let's see.
So what's your opinion on
the
Israel.
Cyprus. Or not.
What kind of podcast is Yikes.
So the Gaza Strip, eh?
Well, this podcast is definitely not getting monetized now.
Oh, we are deep into demonetization now.
This is why we need sponsors, but that's...
Do you also think NATO's expanding too much? Is that what causes a certain conflict in the world?
Oh, no.
You know, I think so. What are your opinions on this, Chase?
Yes.
Honestly, I have to cut the audio there because it's going to just feedback itself.
That's going to sound great.
Feedback loop. Leave in like 0.1 second of that feedback loop.
Okay, just direct everyone.
That's really weird how most of Europe doesn't have any traffic jams. Are you working right now? Because it looks like you ain't.
Because they aren't. Okay, so let's go into my geographical data for my...
I would say they're not working right now.
I would say they're not working right now.
Liechtenstein, what are you doing right now? Because it doesn't look like much driving.
It's because they have
And
better
they're
transit
one road.
systems than us. They have way better transit
Are
systems.
you sure about that?
And they're one road.
Yeah, they probably do.
Yeah, the one road, but that everyone
got-
should be on doing work stuff.
They got trains.
Oh, look at that. There's a bit of traffic.
Yeah.
Ooh, someone did something dumb.
Yeah, I actually have 0.3 of my viewers are from
Yeah.
Russia.
There's a little bit of traffic.
Why though?
Why?
Like where,
Because of the stop
it
sign.
looks like a sidewalk.
That's probably because there's two cars when there's normally one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one guy who goes to work.
Okay, so we've got
Someone else is out
we've
there
got a lot
blocking
of
traffic.
Asia covered. We've got a lot of we've got
No, we're
Europe.
in Europe right now.
Yeah, no, what I'm
This
saying
is
is
very much Liechtenstein.
I know we're making our way up now to just getting other people mad at us. So now we're in Europe.
All right, why are you getting mad? We're sympathizing with the guy who's stuck in traffic.
The one guy.
I'm sure he listens to this podcast too.
I bet he doesn't understand it.
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean? The whole world doesn't speak English? This is bizarre. The
Tell me
more
you've
you
got-
know, the rainbow. With the star and stuff.
The cool thing, although I do have quite a few viewers from Europe, and a lot of people are doing
Yeah, like the
overland.
three from Russia.
0.3%. I actually got 0.3 from Poland too.
Ooh.
Yeah,
They're
but
allowed to listen to this nonsense.
yes,
Okay.
Oh, that's just Chinese viewership.
you can actually. Fun fact: you can't. I don't know. Again, this isn't going to monetize, so YouTube won't care about this. But you can't run ads in Russia or in China on YouTube. Fun fact:
But you can still use YouTube in those countries.
not in China.
That's a different form of YouTube in China.
My tube.
Our too.
Our tube.
No, that's the one in Russia.
But anyways, I was just saying, there's a lot of actually people that are overlanding
The
in Europe.
United Socialist YouTube Republic.
What?
Doesn't work.
You know, that doesn't. Good try though. Good try. There was an attempt. But there's quite a few people that are overlanding in Europe, and there's some pretty cool places out there. It'd be cool to do a trip out there. Like, I don't know if I would want to build a car and bring it over. There is the company that's build. Remember, did I ever send you that really cool electric?
Sorry, sounds like it's not going to work great.
No, they drove through the desert. Well, obviously the desert's pretty easy with
Solar panels.
Like a
Solar panel.
sandbox.
yeah. No, like they actually
Nothing
said
but sun.
Yeah.
they set. I'll pull up their
Moving
name
very
because
slowly.
they definitely deserve credit for this. They have.
There's an EV that just drove across Antarctica or is driving across Antarctica.
There's a that's what the Arctic truck people.
It's a Nissan,
Yeah.
Datsun,
Oh, I have no idea.
whatever it's called.
The same as what Top Gear took to the North Pole. Just electric.
No, it's an SUV crossover
No.
thingy.
It's
I
not
think
a Hilux.
Hyundai already did it with a Santa Fe though.
Did they? What are
Probably a little bit quieter too.
Yes. There's a diesel.
vehicle?
Diesel.
Yeah. Surprised they allowed that.
I guess nobody owns Antarctica, do they? Or
Oh,
technically
well, that's
they do.
heavily disputed.
Yeah.
Or is it like individually?
You were just checking off boxes.
That is heavily disputed. Oh.
Like we're hovering around a country that likes to claim that they own a lot of stuff, and they don't.
New Zealand.
Okay, so this.
The Galapagos Islands,
Oh my! We're just checking off all the boxes today.
Argentina.
The Falkland.
Oh, that's spicy. that wasn't there just the one of the who was the Falklands was UK and
Argentina.
Argentina.
one of the, I don't think he's a prime minister or he's someone that wants to be the prime minister. He's just like, we're gonna fight them for it back, and everyone's like, whoa.
That sounds like something that Boris Johnson would say.
No, it wasn't even the UK. Hello, everyone. Hello, Rambo.
Shout out to Margaret Thatcher. What a badass.
Anyways, as I was saying
The
before,
old bint.
Yeah.
before we started talking
The
about
Iron Lady.
different.
Dog, what do you think? Agreed.
Yeah.
If
that's
you're
a
not
pretty
wa-
valid point.
If you're not watching the video podcast, Austin's dog Rambo is just chilling off to the side here, and got some interesting ideas to add to the podcast for sure. But this EV truck is called they call it Terran, I think, and it's set the altitude for the highest solar electric vehicle. They did it in like Chile or
Was
something.
that the owners that set that record?
It was.
They were the highest owners of an electric vehicle.
No,
Made a stop in Colombia first.
it was with the Porsche team. The Porsche team also set out to set the highest altitude for the Porsche, and they worked together in. It doesn't say here. I sent you this because they're a Swiss team. They're from Switzerland. I'm
Well,
sure I
when-
sent you this
When did you send me?
like 6 months ago. This truck, it's super cool.
This is with a door ad.
But it doesn't.
Oh, that one.
It doesn't say where they did this. Oh, Chile. They did it in Chile. They set the highest altitude.
Yeah.
And it was the Porsche team as well as this really cool truck called the Terran, and it was an EV. Like they have. It's kind of funny to see the photos they have whenever they need to charge it. They have just solar all over the ground. It's like that's an interesting way to do it, but it's really cool. The vehicle, like it's got more flex than anything I can see because they've done like there's probably a proper term for this. I think the military does this in some of their vehicles where they have like a centered tube kind of like thing, and then the axles are off of that, so it twists.
That's what the Unimog does.
Yeah, but they did that in electric, and it's absolutely insane. It's got big Arctic truck tires, like I don't know, that big. I'm like, huh?
The more you know.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's like that's pretty cool. I think they're setting Chile, and then they're doing like around the world tour or something with it. Fits in a shipping container too. Something
6 years later.
they
I bet they'll get into an accident in Calgary.
shout out to Calgary drivers.
Well, that's what happened in the long way around or whatever.
Who was
Yeah,
that?
there was some motorcyclist from the UK there. They went the long way around the world.
Really?
So they went through like all of Eastern Europe
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Russia, did the Road of Bones or whatever, came
Oh,
up
yeah.
through Alaska. They went through all of that, made it to Calgary, got in 2 accidents. The only place in their entire adventure where they got into an accident.
You know what? I believe that because driving here, I seen like
Funniest thing.
5 people just be like, "This is my lane now. See you later." No signal light, no nothing. I'm like, "What are we doing here?" Of course, guess what road it was on?
Deerfoot.
Oh, winner. You win nothing,
Any road.
but yeah, it was on
honestly.
Deerfoot.
Roadchild Trail.
I find Crowchild isn't that bad.
Memorial.
RC Trail.
This is now the local part of the podcast
Stony
where we get to
Trail.
complain about our roads here. They're all. But yeah,
Name a road.
name a road.
Name
Yeah.
a road that starts and stops in multiple different places and should just have different names for each section of road, but they use the same name and people get lost when they come here all the time.
I don't know which road you
It's
could
RC Trail.
17th.
Barlow Trail. 17th.
17th, yeah, 17th. Barlow does that a couple times.
Bow
doesn't it?
Trail.
Bow Trail. Actually, pretty much all the roads do it here.
McKnight.
Only one
Yeah.
that doesn't is Deerfoot.
No, I think it goes all the way through.
Yeah, no, McKnight does. Yeah, because it turns into John Laurie there.
So the one road that didn't need its name change, they just, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it kind of does because at that one intersection, hard left
yeah, I guess.
or
I-
hard right.
I'll give them that one.
Yeah.
I
The
would
rest of them are
say,
unacceptable.
Yeah.
I would say,
Unacceptable.
I would say the bad drivers are.
Center Ave or whatever it is.
I would say the bad drivers are because of the weather, but we have like literally no snow, so you can't even.
Yeah, no, it's 10 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's literally like.
It's December 20th and it's 10 degrees outside.
Hey, no, it's December 31st. This is that's when the podcast's coming out.
It's December 20th
Hey, I thought we were
and
alive.
it's 10 degrees outside.
Okay, it's December 20th.
We're live right now as we're filming it.
We're alive or live?
We are alive.
Yes, you are right. We are alive.
Or maybe we're not. Maybe it's just a computer simulation.
I hope so.
Me
I hope
too.
the simulation ends soon too.
Y2K.
Y2K is all broken. But yeah, no,
Y2K4.
it's like the weather is absolutely absurd. We
Skynet.
have no snow here right now. The ski hills, they're at like sitting at like 100 and some 20 centimeters for the end of December. I was like, I'm not even going skiing. It's not worth it. We did get some snow when we went off-roading the last time, which was fun, but it's probably all gone by now.
Ice now.
Oh yeah. You need studded tires. It's like the people, if you're watching this video and you commented on my last video saying there needs to be different tires, yeah, studded tires would work.
I got tech screws.
Hey, you have one studded tire, don't you?
I tried that.
I do, yeah.
The
Yeah, you have-
screw-in
one of your
ones, they
tires
don't
is
work
studded.
good.
Yeah, well, the studs in between the lugs.
You
It's
still
not
haven't
really,
taken it
not
out?
really helpful.
No. You're just gonna leave it. You're gonna sell the car with that in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a feature, not a
Oh
bug.
yeah,
He's going to sell it when he gets his doors.
it's such a slow leak.
I'm actually surprised.
I'm pretty sure the belts are gonna
Yeah,
rust
Chase, tire leaks. It's slow. We want
We
to
don't
talk about
talk
tire
about-
leaks.
we don't talk about
You're
tire.
going to tell him about tire leaks, eh?
We're not gonna talk about
We're
tire.
going to
leaks.
talk about that right now, are we?
We're not talking.
Oh, we're not talking about it?
out. I think we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we're gonna talk
tire
about
leaks.
It's a
tire
slow
leaks.
tire leak, eh?
Yeah.
How long has that been going on for? Have people multiple times made fun of you for not fixing said tire leak? And
They
then
have-
on your way home, it pops?
Hey,
And you wonder why it popped?
Unfortunately,
Maybe because it was
yeah.
leaking?
Oh,
no.
Anyways,
Speaking about tire leaks, that last off-road adventure we went with David in the Delica. Did you see what he pulled out of his tire?
you should just stop talking
No.
about tires.
No. He pulled out literally it looks like a bolt, but that long.
And he fixed it on the spot, so it stopped leaking.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, he's still.
It's
I don't
amazing
think
what happens when things stop leaking. I bet he's still rolling on that tire
he's still. I think he's still on the plugs. He's like,
Whatever.
with a fixed tire that's not leaking
Exactly. The key word in there is fixed.
hey, mind
Fixed
the,
and
hey,
not leaking.
You know that little puncture I had on mine?
Mm,
It doesn't leak on that tire.
sure.
No, you can go outside right now. Look at the tire. It's not leaking.
Sure.
It isn't.
Stab
Fact
it.
check him.
Stab it.
Hey, but
AI says it's still leaking.
But you know what?
Skynet says it's still leaking.
it's not leaking from there anymore. I didn't say it wasn't leaking for the bead locks still.
It's leaking somewhere else. It will always be leaking.
It's leaking from the speed locks. I need to put 235s
Is
on it.
Chase's tire still leaking?
Is my tire leaking?
Google says yes.
Actually, it doesn't leak through that hole with soapy water. It
Oh,
only
Wiki
leaks.
how to find out your tires
Oh
leaking.
no.
Oh, there you go.
Here we
Look,
go.
There's pictures.
There
and
you go,
everything.
Chase. Look, pictures.
Hey, we should get sponged by WikiHow.
Feel it. Feel it. Do you
That's-
hear it?
hey,
Do
no.
you hear a shh?
That's how I figured out it was leaking. Is I heard a psh.
Was it because your tire was on the side of the road?
No, that was a different
There's
tire.
no more air in my tire.
No,
It lost all the
Austin,
wind.
Austin, there was no tire on my wheel. That was the issue.
Because it was leaking. Got too long.
I actually still don't know why it would leak that much air in that short of time. It wasn't the bead locks. I think now because I have
I do. It's because they're
that's
leaking
going
from
into
the
how
bead
to
lock.
change a tire.
no. You know what I think it was?
That's a waste of time. That's not flat rate. Plug.
Throw it in a kiddie pool.
Use your pool.
I like how it's under the water too.
Is this a roadside repair?
I think so.
Because that's it's probably not
The
Wait,
first
Austin,
step is pull it onto.
realistic.
You don't carry a kiddie pool in the back of your overland vehicle?
And
No,
fill
I
it with
don't. I
piss.
should now. I should bring a hot tub unit. My wheel smells like asparagus and coffee. It's gross.
But yeah, winter adventures. We're not gonna get very many winter adventures at this rate. We've got the one.
Because it's not winter.
Yeah, I know. Actually, no, isn't it winter
global
tomorrow?
warming.
And there we go.
Leonardo DiCaprio said that's happening here.
Yes, he did.
Just specifically here.
Yeah, because he felt a Chinook.
But anyways, I don't think we'll get many winter adventures unless we get some good snow in January or February. Because March, it's pretty much.
Well, it's spring.
It's spring, yeah. So
In some places.
it's in some places.
Probably not here.
So we might or might not have winter adventures on the channel. We have two ready to go, but we'll have to see about anyone's. And Adrian doesn't like winter camping because it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, I'm a little bitch. What of it? I don't
Fight me.
I don't like being cold. Oh no.
I have a diesel heater and I'm not cold. And Austin just sleeps in a cold weather sleeping bag and he's fine.
Yeah, just don't complain about it.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear about it.
Why I don't go camping? No need to complain.
Yeah, exactly. A touche.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. But yeah,
I'll be warm.
we'll probably get you out on some day trips though, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Right after he changes his doors.
Okay. You'll never see Adrian ever again in the channel because he'll always be changing doors.
I'll be on podcast.
This is true. Hopefully, season 2 will have a
Season 2. When does that start?
That's going to start in the
We're going to
fall of
pause
20
halfway through this one, like every TV show does, and make
Nice.
you wait 6 months.
No, we're gonna. So we're gonna have.
How much longer do we have left in this episode? Can we start season 2 halfway through this?
No, we can't.
Do it.
No, Austin,
Great
'cause-
way to end it.
because we haven't done our finale yet. Don't tell them what the finale is.
Just the
Paintball.
finale?
No,
Competition.
we're gonna have a really cool finale. That's from the first podcast you were on.
We're
We
gonna
talked
have
about some
duels
stuff.
with pistols.
Yeah, exactly. But the finale.
12 paces.
So we're on
High
episode,
noon.
we're on episode 5. We're gonna have 3 or 4 more episodes left of the season. We're gonna end the season in the spring. The summer we might do one special in the summer, but we're probably not just because it's so busy. And then we'll kick it back up in the winter or in the fall. Because we found this summer that it's just impossible to keep up doing podcasts.
8 episodes a season.
Or 8, 10.
Like most TV shows.
Yeah, exactly. Until things might
Simpsons
change.
is like 32, is it?
I
not?
know.
Yeah.
No one does that anymore.
Yeah, but we'll probably change later on. Maybe we'll do one maybe once a week if we have the studio or
Well,
space.
this can be from here on out. This is the start of season 1.5
Okay, this is season 1.5.
because this is the last episode of the year.
Yeah, exactly. Season 1.5. Sure.
This is 1.5 starting now.
Yeah, season 1.5. Literally
Episode 6.
40 minutes
5.
into this one.
We've
Perfect.
accomplished
1.5.
nothing.
Perfect.
Yeah. We've never accomplished anything in this podcast.
I don't even think that you've answered the Instagram questions, have you?
No, I have not. That's why I'm on here.
we're
Now we're
40
going to get
minutes.
on to user questions.
Yeah, this is
I don't
40
know if
minutes
That's
in.
what you were.
We're gonna get to user questions.
What's your favorite color, Chase? Wrong.
I would say World Rally Blue right now.
Wrong.
That's
It's
incorrect.
green now.
Then what's the right color?
Green.
Swedish racing green.
That's actually a good color too. Yeah.
Great color.
Did you just make that up?
No.
It's a real color.
Do you not know
What's
Swedish
Swedish
Racing?
racing?
You don't
Pull
know
it up.
Swedish
Pull it
racing
up.
green? It's the meme color that the Polestar made, as opposed to
I don't
British
think he knows
racing green.
Polestar. Do you know what Polestar is?
I know what British racing green is.
No, pull it up. Swedish Racing Green is pretty sweet.
Is it kind of gold like
No,
all the money that they have
no,
from other countries?
absolutely not.
There.
But that's blue.
That's
Yes,
hyper
it
blue.
is. That's the meme.
It's hyper blue if you didn't know. It's a very similar color to the world.
Well, I wouldn't call it hyper blue because technically there's a grabber blue that looks exactly the same from Ford. And I
This
believe that
is-
came out first.
This is Swedish racing green.
And there's cavalry blue from Toyota. And then there's
This would
they're
be a cool
all
There's
color.
kinda
Miami blue
similar.
from Porsche.
Yeah. What's the BMW one?
I don't
Look
know.
it
Not
up.
blue.
Look it up. E46 M3 blue. There was a funky blue color in the individual ones.
I would wrap my STI that color. That would be a good color to wrap the STI in. But it's not out there enough.
that's what-
yeah.
that one.
Laguna
Yeah.
Seca blue, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yes.
Yeah. Laguna Seca blue. It's
And there's like a
pretty.
Monte Carlo one too. That was dope. I think that's what that one is.
But if you buy a car in that color,
Mystic blue.
it's like an 8K premium. Those blues, that blue's really expensive.
Individual package cars. Yes.
Yeah. But it's a really nice blue too. But I want to do something on the STI that's more like you can't just get it paint. Like I want something like metallic-y. Stop. No.
Neochrome.
Metallic, eh?
No, I don't
Wrap
want
it stainless steel colored.
That's metallic.
Chrome. You can get chrome wrap. It's just really hard to get wrap.
No, but make
Well.
it stainless steel so when you touch it, it looks like
It gets all
crap.
fingerprints on it.
Isn't that just called the Cybertruck Special?
Do it.
Did you see the videos of the Cybertruck lately?
That thing's illegal in Europe, eh?
I seen that too.
Because a kindergartner designed and built it.
No, because
It kills kindergartners when it hits them.
yeah,
You know
it's,
what I mean? What vehicle doesn't though?
Well, in Europe, the bumpers are designed to give.
Yeah, okay.
This doesn't.
this,
Actually, fun fact, because we're looking at BMWs, did you know that our bumpers in like the 80s and 90s had those nasty, sticky outbits,
Yeah.
and then the Europeans one did not?
They
Yeah.
still have those on. If you look at Bugatti Chiron.
Yes.
the
The one-
Countach got a
The
funny.
one in Europe's flat back. The ones here, pokey outy bits.
Yeah. For GT, American ones had, Canadian ones need to have big sticky outy
Mhm.
bumpers.
Well,
and then
the
as soon as
Countach,
you pass
Yeah.
out of country, just take them off.
the
Yeah,
Countach had that
stupid.
bar. The Countach had that bar
Yeah.
on the front that just made it look absolutely horrible.
Yeah,
But now, if you can get a Countach with that, they're like insanely rare,
of course.
and people want them now
Why?
because it's like a special edition. It kind of looks.
Who wants a Countach?
Yeah,
You ever driven a
Poor
car from the
people.
80s?
I do want an
They
F40.
suck.
I want an F40 because they're like the last raw Ferrari. They're like, we just want car to go super fast. We don't care about the driver. The driver can deal with whatever we have to do with. Oh, we have to shift the pedal box to fit the transmission.
This.
No, yeah, you literally drive sideways.
Yeah.
It's the greatest design ever because they're like, we just want a fast car, right? So that's what they did, and I want one.
Yeah.
And they're very expensive. But you can import them from Japan.
Yeah, of course you can.
Anyways,
Too much money.
as I mentioned about
On
five
to listener questions.
times, we'll
Listener questions.
follow our Instagram, because our Instagram, we post stuff on our stories a lot. And
Wow, that is very large font.
It's like a boomer.
Yeah.
it's because I screenshotted Instagram and then I cropped it.
So we got the first question here.
Yeah.
We got this man put a question on their story on Instagram.
Question.
It's a
Whatever.
question thing.
I don't know. I don't Instagram all that much.
No, you don't. We did.
I
We
don't
know.
do interwebs.
Adventure Dog _overland asks, when is the next meetup?
When is the next meetup, Austin?
Uh-uh.
So I think the thing about this question is we're out there like almost every weekend at this point, whether it's we're doing trips or if it's a
Could have already happened because this is in the future. Past. This is in the past.
Past.
Future.
good
Past.
try.
It's live.
It's in the past. Yeah.
It's live.
It comes out in the future, but it's past.
So I'll get back to the question now. But regarding that question, I think the thing is make sure you're following our Instagrams, because we will post on our Instagram when we're doing like a flat 4 kind of trail run, when me and Austin are out there, and we'll just be like, oh, we're doing a trail run. Anyone want to join? And we'll share it on our flat 4 page. And then we also have if you're a part of the Wilderness Adventure Club, the Subaru Run, we have that on the 28th. We're going to go do Trans Alta area.
Which by the time you're listening to this, it's past that.
No, 28th of January.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Should have specified.
make sure you're following our Instagram. We post.
Like how you're tipping forward for it. So what do you think about that?
The audio is going to be horrible.
That's fine.
I
You
agree,
wanted
man.
to hear it better. So
I allowed them
You get
to
to hear it
hold the
better.
mics, which totally is allowed. Like that works.
yeah.
But when you play around
I
with
don't
it,
play
like
with
it's,
no rules.
when you play around with it like that,
I'll
it's
do the most awful thing and unplug it and plug it back in.
I've been kind of playing with this button, so
Oh,
I may
no.
or may not have done that.
you're still on the mic, so you're fine. But yeah, so follow our podcast if you want to, or follow us on Instagram if you want to hear about our adventures. As I said, yeah, Face ID, thanks.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to get the questions. It's fine.
Because we'll
To answer his question directly, though, we'll do one in January and we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Pay attention
We'll
to the
post-
socials.
Or if you go, let us know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Because as I said, we go quite a bit. If it's not me making a video, then it's a trail run with some of our customers, or we're just meeting people out there, right? So we're out there pretty much every weekend at this point. There's very few weekends one of us is not on an adventure. So yeah, if you go out, let us know, or there will be one in January, and we'll post a story. Probably it'll be from my page shared, because it's usually we don't really do like flat for off-road sanctioned events. It's more of just us going out and having fun. Yeah. So there's that question.
Thanks, Adventure Dog Overland.
Underscore.
Sorry. Adventure Dog _overland.
There you go.
And Grubeen
It's
GB.
Jeff. Just
Jeffrey.
Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Jeff.
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 Yeah.
Jeff.
He's got the yellow cross track that's got the front runner rack.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention. I don't know.
Wow, you need to come out on more adventures.
Jeff asks, least off-road capable vehicle you have wheeled in, or that you have seen in places it didn't belong.
I think this is a multiple questions here. So the first one, the least capable vehicle, I think I've only really drove my Forester, so I'd say my bone stock Forester.
I've seen people wheel in Civics, man.
Yeah, no. That
A video of a Buick Century just like hammering up stuff, and it did it so well.
we'll get to that part of the
Mint.
question, but I think the least capable vehicle we've drove, for me, is just my Forester with stock suspension, sway bars. Like when we did those switchbacks, that was the first time I ever did that. As soon as I like lifted a little bit, the sway bar kind of just lifted the other wheel, and I couldn't move. As soon as I put suspension, cut off the sway bars, I was like, whoa, look at this, right? So that definitely was the least capable for me. But I think Austin has a lot more experience wheeling every vehicle, because every vehicle or every month you seem to have different vehicles. So what's the least capable thing you've drove off-road? And I think the issue here is you've usually built your vehicles well. So even if they're least capable, they're still more capable than a lot of vehicles, right? But yeah,
I don't know.
you could. I wonder
Answer.
the vehicles I've seen you. I
Took
think
a station wagon into McLean once to find a camping spot, but it did it.
yeah, exactly. If you don't care, you can get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if you just don't care,
That's the
everything's
key.
good.
That's better than a locker. Just don't care.
yeah. Like I'm thinking now, the thing that I've seen you not struggle the hardest, but
The
the thing
car that I caved a door in on. Yeah, that one. We'll go with that one.
the one you caved the door in.
That Forester. I damaged the door.
Oh, I don't know. That wasn't that. Yeah,
No,
see,
I did damage the door. It had
Yeah.
a
But is that
huge
least
mark on
capable?
it.
but I don't know if that was least capable because
I think a
it's still.
station wagon is probably least capable or
Yeah,
less
but I
capable.
didn't care though. It was more.
Yeah, that's.
But I guess
I
on paper,
autocrossed it and I took it off road.
on paper, it's probably looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my Mustang would have been pretty bad off road.
Yeah, probably.
It actually made me know it had a solid axle on the back with like a 4-link suspension. So
Yeah.
I flex pretty good.
That's like I want to build a. You've probably seen the meme. People are like, "Well, GTR R35 GTRs are great rally cars. They're built for rally cars."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
All-wheel drive.
"Well, I need to build a GTR rally car now."
You should off road it instead.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like lift it and take it up Quirk
Yeah.
Ridge. That'd be dope.
I'm
maybe
sure
do
not
it.
that far.
Why?
Crappy Tire has a good deal on hockey pucks.
Lift an R35 with hockey pucks. You know that
Why
would make
not?
the whole internet mad at you, but that would do good content wise because so many people would be like, "You doing what?"
Do it.
Yeah. More
Did you
money than
see
brains.
The X5 with solid axles on it.
Oh no, he hasn't.
No.
Yeah, pull it up. That thing. Austin's like, I want an X5 now. I'm like,
I've
how
had-
much X5 is actually there? Not
the
much.
all the interior electronics still work properly.
Yeah,
because
that's
it's ECS
pretty
tuning
sweet.
that did it.
That's like wheeling in luxury.
Yeah, right.
You could probably get an X5M that has like 500 horsepower, slap solid axles.
Swap solid
Really good at
axles
writing
is a
those
very
off.
broad statement because you're not just swapping solid axles.
Yeah,
for
you
that.
are.
You're doing a lot of modifications.
No, you're
Fab.
swapping axles.
Just
swap.
easy,
Just
easy peasy. Yeah, okay.
Copy.
I'm sure the
paste.
axles come with springs.
No, they don't. Where are you getting your
Drive
axle?
shaft,
What are you going to
wheels, tires.
Axles are us. I would like an axle package, please.
Get that thing.
Also-
that thing is awesome.
Also, I love
It's got a LS
who built it.
something.
Look at
ECS
how
tuning.
cut those fenders are.
Yeah, so there's an X5 that ECS tuning built that is absolutely
Was it
amazing.
SEMA this year.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at long travel suspension. All right, that's just like a shell, man.
The whole interior works still though.
But yeah, no, that's pretty sweet.
And I've worked on lots of those, and that's quite the feat to make that work.
It's quite the feat.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's not much BMW
No.
in the driveline anymore.
No,
and they're
Still dope.
are they mostly a tuning company or what do they do? Yeah, so getting the electrics to work was like the big thing, right? Be like, look at what we can do because that's impressive for sure.
I want one.
Yeah. Anyways, the second part of Jeff's question here is what's the least capable vehicle you've seen wheeling? I think talking about McLean Creek, we want to talk about McLean Creek. Every time we go out there, there's minivans, there's
I wouldn't say those are not capable though. Minivans are the best vehicles ever
some of
made.
them are all-wheel drive.
yeah, I know. Me and
and the
Austin,
ones that aren't can make up for that in pure performance.
one of our customers reached out to us and was like, I have a Dodge Journey I want to lift. And I was like, well, we can see if we can pull a lift kit. We found like a 1.5, but nothing really that big. And then
Lot axle swap.
we were looking at like what vehicles that you can make or what vehicles do they make lift kits for that you could possibly fit on there. And it turns out there's a whole community on making overland vehicles for Dodge Caravans.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
mean, it was like the original. Like they even made like an overland concept in the 90s of the Caravan.
Did they?
Yes,
I did not know
I'll
that.
find it, even though I don't have a cool iPad.
Yeah, we don't have the budget for that, Austin.
Well, I got it.
But yeah,
I think it was a 90s Caravan.
They
I'm just
make like
gonna Google Overland Grand Caravan.
good luck. You're gonna get a 50 million build.
Sounds
But
good to me.
they make like a 4-inch lift for the Grand Caravan. Like
Yeah, it's sweet.
I never would have expected that. It's amazing. I'm like, I kind of want,
Caravans are dope.
but
It's
oh my,
This is incredible.
dude,
Right?
90s.
I did not know this was like a community that existed. So if anyone's got a Dodge Caravan,
That was the
This
concept car. Look at that thing.
no,
Mint.
Oh
Way
my-
ahead of its time.
Oh, way ahead of it.
I love the 4-spoke wheels that almost look like rays.
If you count, it's 5.
Oh, did I say 4?
Yes.
I get 5 spoke. I was
those
like,
are
oh,
the best Caravans.
those are pretty cool.
It's not the OG Caravan, but it's
No.
pretty. Those ones were dope. The Plymouth Voyager.
But yeah, so least capable vehicles.
Those
Yeah,
ones.
as we
Those are
said,
the
I
best
think
ones.
the big thing is just not caring about your vehicle, and you can
Junkyard treasure.
take your vehicle a lot of places it shouldn't. Like there's, as we were saying, like Civics and McLean
Somebody
Creek.
somewhere in the world's doing it in a Corolla.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, exactly.
Drive smarter.
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer that, Jeff. I'm sorry. I've had lots of cars that suck and some that suck less than others.
But I think the one that surprised me was either there was a van, it wasn't a Dodge Caravan or something out of McLean Creek, or like a big, not like a 50, 60 Cadillac, but like a newer Cadillac. And I was like, what are you doing out here? But both of those were like McLean halfway in. They weren't on like West Fisher or anything hard, but they were still like where people drive their Jeeps, fully built Jeeps.
The Escalade with the off-road package.
They make that?
Oh, probably.
Do you see that one? There's an Airdrie that has an A or B bumper and solid axles in the front.
What?
It's pretty dope.
An Escalade?
Yes. Looks really good.
Does it have bulletproof glass? I feel like that thing needs bulletproof glass and to be just murdered out.
Does it have spinners too?
I would totally
Is this
do
Need for
that.
Speed, Adrian?
No, it's sick though. It's so nice.
Interesting. You want to
Escalade would be dope.
you want to build one of those?
I'm not really a big Escalade fan, if I'm being honest.
it's
I'm
a
more of a
shitbox.
Suburban fan.
A Suburban?
Yeah.
You want to build a
A
Suburban?
Duraburb would be sick.
Yukon XL.
Duramax swap Suburban.
Those Yukons are massive.
They're huge.
I drive past one. I'm like, I'm still passing the same vehicle. What?
Well,
Isn't
because you
the
can get the
Suburban-
Yukon, and then you can get a Yukon XL.
Yeah.
Which is a Suburban.
Is it?
Yes.
Interesting.
GM. They make the same car with
Yeah.
3 different names.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true.
But this
Saw
is
a new Hummer the other day. They're actually pretty neat.
Did
The
you
electric
like
one?
electric one? Like here?
No, it was in Red Deer. At the
Really?
dealership.
Oh,
The GM's driving one. It's sweet. The
interesting.
light does the battery charging thing across the headlights when it's plugged in. It's pretty cool.
That theme weighs
For the low price of $100+ grand, you too could have a cool charging light thing on the front.
How much does that thing weigh?
10,000 pounds.
I feel like
But it can crab walk, so it's cool.
And it's fast AF.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure.
It's got that hyperspeed
Does it
mode
have-
or whatever.
Electric motor on each wheel? Or is it two?
I would think
one in the
so.
front, one in the rear. Fact check that for us. Adrian.
Google.
Hey, Google's not sponsoring us. It's been
Ask Jeeves.
That's G's.
Doesn't exist anymore, sadly.
I know.
Aw.
He answered a lot of dumb questions for me.
And
And usually didn't actually answer them.
yeah,
Well, there's a pickup and an SUV.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I did not know there was
I haven't
a pickup.
seen an SUV. I've only seen the pickup.
No, because I think this came out first.
Yes.
Really? Huh.
Oh, that's neat.
The engine, the motor configuration.
Off-road dominance. Look at that. Ultra vision.
I bet you it gets stuck right here.
Yeah, probably. Or it breaks the rock because it weighs more.
Oh no, I guess it's crab walking. Cool, so it's getting itself even more stuck.
Imagine.
Whoa,
trying to-
the roof comes off.
Look, the front could fit a table,
no way.
and the back
front.
is a table.
Huh? Interesting. I've never.
Up to 1,000 horsepower. Does that mean not all of them get that then?
Yeah, probably up to
The
1100
all spec.
1,100 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah,
B.
but it depends how that puts that power down.
But it also only makes 1,000 foot-pounds of torque, where a gasoline-powered vehicle will make more because it has gear reductions.
Yeah, if this is it depends how they configured this. If this goes through
Most of them
transmission,
Don't.
yeah, I doubt it.
Probably individual wheel motors.
Yeah,
I
that
believe Jeep is the only one and Toyota with the Tacoma and stuff now.
wait, what
The
Tacoma's
Tacoma is a
hybrid?
hybrid.
That's awesome.
is it? Part of the new one? Interesting. Because I seen the advertisement, I was like, the most capable truck ever, and I'm like, huh.
And the Tundra is too. And the Land Cruiser will be as well.
Ooh, hybrid Land Cruiser.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably some purists that are just yelling at the fact that I went ooh.
Well,
I mean, is like the Land Cruiser like a purist vehicle? I feel like it's changed a lot in its
No.
life. It started as a Jeep.
The Land Cruiser hasn't changed.
yeah.
But yeah, it became a luxury vehicle.
Yeah.
The first one was not a luxury
No.
vehicle.
No, you don't really.
For fighting in the Korean War.
Interesting. Yeah, no.
I've driven a couple like 40 series and can confirm not a luxury vehicle. No power steering.
Nope.
I've seen a few.
Brakes definitely not power assisted.
But they still cost $80,000.
Yeah, and they're terrifying.
I've seen a few out in McLean or out in Ghost and McLean. Isn't there? Hasn't there been a few?
I went out with one, and the guy who owned it didn't want to drive it anymore, so someone else drove it, and then he's just like, that was the worst thing I've ever driven in my life. It was terrifying.
Proceeds to sell it, get rid of it.
No, he still has it.
Doesn't
Doesn't drive it because it's scary.
interesting. What was that a Land Cruiser that had no rear axle out in Top of the World, or what was that?
Blazer.
Was that a Blazer?
Blazer.
Oh.
Blazer.
Chevy Blazer.
Yeah, we roll up Top of
Like
the
a
World
rock.
with a bunch of Subarus, and there's a Blazer sitting there with the wheel just pieced out.
Nice.
And like, you know how you put a log onto like was it on the slider and the axle? Yeah, they tied it there and they pulled it all the way down to Top of the World. Like,
Legit.
whoa.
Gotta get it out. Do you know how expensive a tow bill would be?
There wouldn't be a tow bill for
No,
that.
it'd be a
thing.
helicopter.
I don't think they would do that. They do it for sleds, but we don't have a heavy lift helicopter like that
Yeah,
out
they
here.
do.
Do we?
For trees and stuff.
Who flies those?
There's all over the coast of
helicopter
BC.
company.
The helicopter. Yeah, down in BC
Stars.
They'd fly one out here. It'd take like 3 days.
for like $3,000 of fuel a day.
Oh yeah, it'd be expensive.
Oh, I bet you'd be more like 13,000 plus a day.
You're better off.
Easy.
You're better off just to disassemble it and walk it down piece by piece.
Or use your fire extinguisher.
If your car ever starts on fire and insurance finds this video, they're gonna be like, so
My car
Have
doesn't
you heard of-
fire and theft on it right now, so
have you heard of fraud?
it's not fraud.
It's not fraud if I'm not the one who lit the Molotov.
Yeah, exactly. It's arson then.
Okay. That's better.
Sure.
Amateur hour. Yeah, sorry, I don't typically think of burning my cars down.
I do it every time I fix them.
You just kind of wish that they would.
No, don't burn down your cars.
No, because I need to sell them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can go to the auction and buy more.
No, new car.
Really?
Maybe.
What are you getting?
Yeah.
Don't know yet.
We're gonna hold them
In
to
the
it.
process of figuring out what that might be.
Get a Skoda Octavia.
No.
Get a Japanese van. Get a van
Oh,
from
Niva.
Japan. Get a van from Japan and lift it.
That's
That's
not
not
new.
new.
That's old.
15 years isn't that old. Hey, my Forster's almost. Wait,
Is old.
what's my Forster's a 2004? It's 2024. Oh,
Well, do
It's
the math.
20
There you
years
go,
old.
buddy.
Hey!
hey, I'm not.
This episode is sponsored by Kumon Learning.
Well, yikes, they did real bad then. Oof.
Need help with your math homework.
Khan Academy.
I love some of the comments on some of my videos. They're like, "Did you forget English?" I'm like, "No, I didn't do very well in English. Sorry." They're like,
They
Oh,
wouldn't
This has
let
just
me.
been a lifelong thing for you.
"Yeah, I don't know. I must have missed the
Like,
English class or something."
Honestly.
I tried to take ESL and they wouldn't let me do it. Like, what's your first language? Also English. Not very good at it.
Please help. Yikes. No. Everyone's like, every title I put on my videos, they're like, "That's not how you spell that." I'm like,
It's not.
or
I can tell you right now, it's not how you spell it.
did you see on the story post for Flat 4? Also, another reason you should watch our stories on Flat 4 Offroad.
Because
like-
I was starting to plug things as you brought it up.
No, I do you watch my videos? I plug everything Flat 4 all the time. They're a sponsor of the channel.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Hard cut ad.
But
Yeah, the bicycle one you made. Just put it in. Cut it. Put the bicycle thing in. And then make it like legit. Like some YouTube videos, they just slap it right in the middle and you're like, oh, you
No, I wouldn't do that to the
do
viewers.
it. Do it.
I wouldn't do this to the
Do
viewers.
it.
But they
Do
should
it.
purchase our
want
merchandise.
They want to see the ad we spent time making. Slaved over it for hours.
Okay.
Do it
In a hot kitchen.
in a hot kitchen.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with
Gloss
this.
over that, then that's fine.
I don't know where I
It's
was.
a good ad. I like it.
It was a good ad, but it was filmed in vertical for Instagram. So if I do it on,
Turn your screen sideways. And if you're listening to it, just imagine
just imagine.
what it looks
imagine.
like.
Just imagine.
Close your
us-
eyes in traffic and think about
We're gonna cut to that ad now.
No, we're not.
ad over.
The
Back
ad.
to talking.
The ad is Austin's hat. Purchase. Actually, we have.
But the audio
the
listeners
other one,
can't
the
see
bicycle
it.
one.
No, yeah, but it's in portrait.
Yeah, turn your screen sideways.
Audio listeners cannot see it.
So
Exactly.
describe it to them.
Okay, describe the ad, Austin.
Pull up car parks. Get
Oh.
out of what? No.
No, your car first goes down.
Driving over road. Parking.
No, you got to be more descriptive. Car drives over green Outback with red bike. Drives over cross ditch.
It's a pink bike.
Car drives over red. What?
No.
Car driving on gravel road. Car parks.
Well, they've lost
Person
all
gets out of car.
imagination now.
Takes bike off bike rack. Pink bike off bike rack.
Red.
It's pink.
It's red.
It's pink.
It's definitely red.
It's mine. It's pink.
I
take my pink bike off the back of the car with Knight's bike rack that we sell. Purchase it. It's a Thule
It's actually a really nice bike rack.
XTR bike rack. Anyways, and then I open hatch to get helmet,
Mhm.
which is something we don't sell. Put helmet
What?
on
The hatch
head.
or the helmet?
The helmet. Why
The
would you not
helmet.
sell the hat? What?
You can use the hat as a helmet if you want, but I don't know how well
No,
that'll
safety
work for
first.
you.
Wear your helmets.
Safety third. Then
Okay,
I
yeah.
get on bike, ride into trees. Ad over. Background noises during ad.
Birds chirping.
Yes.
Tweet, tweet.
Yeah.
Car
There
driving
was
over
no
gravel.
birds that day. They
Car
were-
drives away.
No,
leaves
car
Austin.
doesn't.
Leaves Austin in woods.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Self-driving.
Fun fact: that was actually filmed in Calgary.
Cut to black.
It looked like it was like Moose Mountain, but it was filmed in Calgary.
Yeah, it's probably filmed in Fish Creek.
Nope.
Wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Wrong. Oh, I got my meme thing.
No,
I got the
you
wrong
missed it.
one in.
Wrong.
Damn it.
You missed it. Where do you think it was filmed?
Confederation Park.
Where's Confederation Park?
All right.
Not where we filmed it.
No. Any other?
I know
guesses?
there's a lot of parks.
It wasn't in a park.
No?
No.
Just some street.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of.
It was on the edge of a
technically-
park.
Yeah.
It was up by COP.
Whoa.
That's-
Whoa. Won't shut up.
Copyright. Yep, done. I mean, this video is not getting monetized, so whatever.
Well, yeah, we know that.
We've started that
What
also.
if I ask politely?
But the audio portion is
No, Spotify will be like, nah. What?
the audio portion.
The audio portion?
Yeah.
Of what?
This podcast.
Why would that be monetized?
By
Who's-
you.
Who's gonna run it?
Flat 4.
It's sponsored. That's not monetization.
That's fine. Same thing.
Don't hire him
Same
as
but
accountant. You are not the accountant. HR, fire him again.
That's more of a marketing issue, not an accounting issue.
What? Where
The monetization.
it would be your or it'd be your outreach department.
What is my role, HR?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you don't
You
get a
kind
role.
of just do whatever you do, and then I
Yeah.
tell
Nice.
you if I hate it or not.
And you get
Mostly
fired.
I hate it.
You get fired like 15 million times.
Okay with that.
You should be able to apply for like EI about 5 times at this point.
Dude, awesome.
You can do
I?
that as much as you want. I don't care. That's not my problem. You can shoot for the stars, man. Apply for EI as much as you want.
For some reason, I don't think that's gonna fly.
You gotta sign
Not
the
my problem.
paperwork.
Yeah.
No, I
You're
don't.
the HR department.
No, not for EI. If you get fired,
No, I
that's
guess
your own
not.
problem.
But don't you need if you get EI?
Do I get
send-
severance?
No,
No. Did you not read the
that's
fine
what your
print?
EI
No.
is. You get
No,
paid.
there you
There's
go.
been no contract put
Yeah.
across my desk.
There was 100%.
There was not.
100%. Actually, we
pass this up
show
the
me-
chain of command.
Show me the carbon copy, HR department.
There's your carbon
There's your
copy.
carbon copy.
Yikes.
A big old go yourself.
But I guess yeah.
See, I'm not swearing now.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Self-censoring.
The start of the podcast was like 5
Just
minutes
like
in.
put a disclaimer, be like, kids, plug your ears at part.
Oh no, it's already.
And then the rest of it, who cares?
It's already.
Why are you letting your kids listen to this anyways?
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Family friendly.
Not family friendly.
18 plus.
Yes, it's
Most kids can swear more than I do.
yeah.
Most kids do swear more
Yeah.
than you.
Yeah, have you ever been on an Xbox Live before? They usually make you cry. There's
Yeah.
words I haven't even heard of. I think they're insults, but I don't know.
Not smart enough to understand what
Uh,
they're talking about.
Yeah.
No, the podcast is already marked as explicit, so it really doesn't matter.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
On Spotify, it's marked as explicit. Is it not marked on Apple podcast?
I don't know. I don't listen to it.
I can
You
tell
know that show we were talking about earlier, that one where he's in that like haunted house and he's like, oh, it's the adult tour, so we can say whatever we want. And he's like, big fat load.
See, there's a difference between explicit podcasts and I don't know what that one would be. I'm pretty sure.
Explicit.
Yeah, no, we're marked as explicit on Apple Podcast.
Nice.
I think I posted our first one as non-explicit, and then it was like, nope. Good
It
try.
wasn't explicit enough.
No, it was. I think it was fine, but then
Probably
the
too
next
explicit.
one, the next one that went out was said it said no.
What?
So, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I haven't sworn yet.
The second one
Just
had
this one.
the second one had you, Adrian, and Lee.
Yeah, they both swear a lot.
Wow.
I'm not the problem here.
Wow, that's rude.
No, it's fair.
It's
not rude at all.
But no. Anyways, yeah.
Answer the user question, Chase.
What? Those were
That's
Yeah,
it.
fast.
We only got 2.
Yeah, we only got 2. Yeah. So you
I didn't feel like we answered them, but thanks for the questions, everybody.
this podcast never goes
What else do you have planned here?
nothing. Adventure plans. And
User.
Austin, please put any topics you would like to talk about here.
Oh, did you have any topics that you wanted to?
I've been talking like this whole time.
Yeah, but specific topic.
Actually, you have been talking a lot this podcast.
Yeah, it's because I'm here.
Yeah, it's because you're here. You're an instigator. That's what you are.
I just don't want to offend people mostly. Adrian, I don't care. I'm looking up questions. Interview questions to ask.
Why
Oh,
are we-
here we go. Is this for my employment?
Sure. How would you describe your past and current experience with the project, topic, website, or application?
Oh, I can
Question
totally.
mark.
I'm good at doing job interviews.
You can do it
Yep.
in
This
one.
is for me. This is for my new job.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How
He's
would
the
you
HR
describe
department.
your past and current experience with the
Oh.
project, topic, website, or
No,
application?
I got an interview question.
It was great, actually. You know, I've had a really good time working at the project company.
Project, topic, website, or application.
Tell me a time where you hit a challenge and how you overcame that challenge.
I
this
swore,
podcast
got
count?
pissed off, threw things, and then just finished it.
Yeah, lots of yelling.
Hey, better question. How
Yeah.
much money do you make in a year?
0.
What's the salary?
If the CRA is listening, 0.
What's the salary?
0.
All right. See.
What's the most illegal thing you've ever done?
Hello, FBI. Are you listening?
Of course they are.
Yeah, probably. And it's all been flagged. Good job.
Another.
Sorry, Austin was throwing the mic everywhere.
I wasn't trying to. I don't have any more questions.
No.
No? Cool. Do I have the job?
Yeah,
Nice.
you're hired.
Hell yeah.
But
What
now
are
you
the
actually-
5
So
main
what-
questions?
What's the starting?
What, where, when, and why? That's
Yeah.
I guess
What?
the question. Whatever you want it to be.
Oh. Who?
What are 21 questions? What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
As that in a job interview. that might.
I killed you in it. Oh, okay.
okay.
If you could travel to any year in a time machine, what year would you choose and why? I feel like we should integrate these 21 questions into the next one because they're stupid.
Yeah.
What's one
no.
of one of the most fun childhood memories you've had?
Nothing.
You have had.
You have had.
See, no one can speak English.
If you could have dinner with a famous person, living or dead, who would you choose?
These
Do I-
are hard
do I
questions.
count?
What?
I'm famous.
Okay, there you go.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why are you famous? What are you famous for?
I'm on several
Inventing
YouTube videos
the
on.
light
I don't know if you've
bulb.
heard this channel, but it's Chase Schrader.
No, I haven't.
He's got like what 13,000 subscribers now.
14 almost.
14,000 subscribers. I'm in quite a few of those videos,
You are in quite a few of those videos, actually.
so I'm famous.
But you're not the main character.
No, but I'm famous.
You're like a
I don't
side-
have main character energy.
No, you don't. You have side quest energy.
Yeah, but everyone always does the side quest instead of the fucking main quest line.
No.
Because then the game ends too quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
The side quests are just so.
Red Dead Redemption, if you just do the
I've
main
never
runs,
played
it
Red
ends
Dead.
really quickly. Wow, that's lame. Anyways,
so I can't.
what's
I'm
your
okay with
biggest
side character
fear? I
energy.
can answer that for Chase, not playing Red Dead Redemption because there's no we're talking
Wait,
about.
what? What's the biggest fear?
Yeah, you fear
Yeah, what's your biggest fear?
missing out on not playing Red Dead
Okay.
Redemption.
Got some big FOMO.
Nope.
What's your favorite food of all time? I know. A hamburger with, what is it? Like nothing
plain
on
mama
it?
cheese.
I think really
and
good.
then really, really weird stuff, apparently.
A plain mama cheese with some of the bun peeled off of it.
The burger doesn't fit the bun. If you didn't know, I'm very type A, and that's
And fries with extra seasoning.
yeah. You gotta
What's
get
your
sodium.
dream job? Working at Flat 4 Off-Road. There you go.
Well, there you go. Sorry to burst that dream.
What's the worst lie you ever told?
Working at Flat
As
4
a
Off-Road.
Shut up, Chase and Adrian.
That's the biggest lie. Oh well, we could just keep on talking. I guess.
What are 3 things you are looking for in a partner? This is not. Now we're in Teen Vogue.
oh boy.
Do you find first dates stressful?
First date or first aid?
First dates.
I heard first date.
First date. Do you find? Well, yeah. First date should be slightly
Yeah, it's
stressful.
a little bit
I
stressful.
was like, no, they're gonna die.
Always having to yell for an ambulance.
Call
Call 911. Call 911.
Definitely.
What are you?
I was on Teen Vogue for that one. That probably wasn't the place. It started good and then it went kind of downhill.
What do they have on BuzzFeed?
No. Does BuzzFeed still exist?
Of course it does.
User
Interesting. I thought they went like
questions.
disappeared.
BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed quizzes.
Now we're just answering quizzes.
You know what? I've just given up and trying to like make this podcast anything. It just goes.
Oh,
where it
these are
goes.
just like actual. Which
Are the? What are you even Google searching?
BuzzFeed quizzes?
Oh my God.
Why?
I looked up like questions, user questions. Is what I looked up. That's why I
Well-
got to Teen Vogue.
I have so many questions of why you search user questions,
So we had more user questions.
Yeah.
but they're not users. They're community members. Why did you call it users?
I didn't say nothing
You said user questions.
because I was reading
Because they're users.
they're Instagram users.
Of
They're
the
Instagram-
I read their usernames
But
because they're using the platform of Instagram. So
But
they
they're
are
community
users.
members.
boom roasted.
Marketing department doesn't like that.
Yeah, I'm not marketing.
I'm marketing.
Take it up with HR.
HR marketing.
I don't care.
No. This is one of Austin's favorite words. Community.
I hate that word. It's dumb. Stupid. Community.
Like Costco. They're not customers. They're members.
Exactly. Brand identities.
Wank.
Nope.
There's some automotive manufacturer, not gonna say who, but they are not customers. What did they call them? You had to call them something else. And I was like,
Well, let's just think of where Austin worked.
no. It was really silly.
Experience.
No, it was-
Participate.
no.
Participate.
Experience
I
participate.
will look it up, but I'm not gonna say.
Or off-road. Experience participates.
Welcome to Flat Off Road. Are you experienced? Participate. That's how when people come to the door. That's what we say. Are you looking to become a participant? Oh,
In this
I actually said the word.
experience.
I actually said the word.
Except you need to participate in experience.
Yeah. Oh,
Onk.
that's probably UPS dropping off packages. They're like, "What are you doing?" Oh, get the UPS driver on the podcast. What?
I don't think they're doing a good job of targeting that specific audience.
I don't think so either.
No, they're
Yeah.
not.
I'm
No.
gonna say it's the complete opposite
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
Old and. Anyways,
Yeah.
next one.
The thing though is most companies have a target audience, and
They
they,
just say that's their target
yeah, and they don't
audience
actually
to
do
make-
anything about it.
Do we have a target audience?
Oh, we sure do. Me and Austin have talked about this plenty of times.
What is it?
Let me-
Zoomers?
Boomers. It's boomers.
No. Okay, let me just
The
pull up,
silent generation?
Yes.
go into our marketing
The
strategy.
greatest generation is our target audience.
So right here,
'Cause they can all
we're in
drive.
our marketing department. We're
Okay.
under our brand section here.
Yeah.
So we have our mission, our origin story, our values, and our target audience.
Okay.
Our primary audience is the outdoor enthusiasts, the people that want to get outside.
Okay.
You can
Can
totally
you
tell
not,
I wrote that.
can you not read this verbatim?
Yeah, I mean, I
Say
can.
it- Say it in your own words. Who's the target audience?
It is the outdoor enthusiast that wants to. See, the issue is I've read it. If you ask me, like,
It is
when
the
I'm,
outdoor enthusiast who needs help getting outdoors to
Am
be
I
an
an outdoor
enthusiast.
enthusiast?
No,
yes,
you don't like
You
being
bike?
outside.
you go outside. You
Rarely.
can. Well, you're here, aren't you?
I work outside.
Exactly. But you didn't ask about our secondary target audience.
No, I don't care.
You.
Yeah, actually,
Possibly you.
you're actually more of the second outdoor audience, secondary target audience.
Prestige worldwide.
Why?
prestige.
Why?
Because our
Why?
secondary experience audience.
Investors, possibly you. Is that my boat?
I'm sure someone will get those memes. I don't.
I get it.
Yeah, because Chase doesn't watch television.
Yeah, I don't.
He's not up with pop culture, even though that's not actually that new. It's old.
And that's why I'm marketing.
But if you haven't watched it, then I don't know. You
Um,
should go watch that and play Red Dead Redemption. Then we can pick this up where we left
I'm
off.
late for every meeting.
Dude, you
God,
so
you were late
are.
playing Red Dead Redemption.
You were late for this podcast.
Oh,
I was late, but
if you were playing Red Dead Redemption, I'd let it slide.
I was
Maybe you're
on.
trying to catch a horse that you hadn't gotten yet.
I was on.
You know what I'm talking about if you played it.
He whistled at the bottom of a hill and it came running off of it. Now he doesn't have a horse.
Or you got an Arabian and it just like saw like a bug and then ran away to
I have no
the
idea
other
what you're
side of
talking
the
about.
map. He doesn't even know about
No.
horse breeds.
No, the last game I played was GTA 5 when like that came
It's
out.
like that, but better
That's what I've heard because it was made by Rockstar. So
because it's old horse cowboy stuff and that's
Western.
dope.
yeah, I do know it's
Lever actions.
Learn about John Marston.
Yeah.
interesting, but yeah,
And
I was gonna
Arthur,
justify
what's
why
the
I
other guy.
would just actually say that I was on time for the time that I told
Oh.
you. What? I don't know what you're talking.
That's
We're
fine.
still talking about Red Dead Redemption.
Cool. This has now become an everything podcast.
I thought that's what it was to begin with.
I mean, this is true.
Wanted it to go wherever it went, and this is where it's going.
Okay.
you can't contain
Step
me.
Brothers and
I
Red Dead
can't.
Redemption.
I cannot contain this podcast. This podcast just does what it does. So
You invited me to this.
This is
You knew
true.
exactly what was going to happen.
I signed up. Yeah. This
There's
is
zero structure to this podcast.
No, there's no. I did have Austin. I wanted Austin to bring in topics. On the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did bring top.
You did bring topics.
You did
Talking
bring
about
topics.
Red Dead
that's
Redemption.
it.
Yeah.
Did go to plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he brought topics.
I guess so.
Yeah.
You just didn't write them down.
Every-
They're all noggin notepad.
Noggin notepad, not Notion.
It's
Oh.
called the Noggin. This freemium service.
Wait, what?
You just have
free.
to be alive for it.
Yeah, works pretty good.
That's
sometimes.
expensive though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it's definitely not a free.
Not freemium.
You didn't want to talk about politics. You keep pushing it that direction. You want to talk about how expensive things are.
I didn't bring it up. But with that being said, we're literally at an hour and 25 minutes.
Oh, you don't want to do like a year in review? Favorite thing of the year?
All the times we
That's
Because this is the last one of the year.
That's actually a good idea.
Favorite thing of the year?
Favorite thing of the year? I think driving my car to the coast multiple times.
Yeah.
And exploring like the Squamish and all the places north of Vancouver were really cool because I wanted to drive my car on like a longer overland trip. And when I took the 3 days there, the 3 days back, I think that was amazing. And it makes me want to build that car more for that kind of stuff because it is awesome to see. Like I can't remember the lake. There's a lake up there. Because it's so close to Metro Vancouver, there's not a lot of trails. But there is some trails and you can find some logging roads that are like go into the middle of nowhere. And it was really amazing. And then Vancouver Subaru Club showed me like the Lulute area. Again, we should do a trip down there sometime. Completely different experience. And you can do a lot of those overlanding trips where you like kind of like Whipsaw or whatever. Was it Whipsaw? Yeah. Where you spend multiple days on a trail instead of just driving. So I think that would definitely be
It's your number one?
number one.
23?
Yeah.
23?
2023. Yeah, I think so.
What about you, Adrian?
Yeah.
Was my favorite thing?
Yeah. I was going to say buying your house, but didn't you do that?
No, I did that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I wasn't buying a house.
Yeah.
It was so good. 2 years later, you're still excited about it. Said no one ever who's bought a
No one
house.
No one ever. Yeah.
Cry about the debt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, what's your 2023 moment of the year?
Definitely going to Switzerland.
Oh yeah, I was going to write that down. I was going to ask about that. We'll just have to do that for another podcast.
Second time in a year?
Yeah.
Not second time in a year.
No, second time.
Second time in 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once a year.
Yeah. Because they're also the outdoor enthusiasts because you did Via Ferretas, you did biking out there.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. But we will save that for another podcast. I'll put
Next
that down. Yeah, literally next year.
Next year.
Next year.
2025.
What was the best thing about Switzerland?
Really just like the whole environment. Like honestly, you have to be there to experience it.
Okay.
Apparently, there's no traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially at night.
Well,
Or during the day, nobody's working.
Yeah. Okay. Just the experience. Okay.
Yeah, but like the culture there is super
Cultured.
well, Swiss.
Yeah. It's Swiss.
No one talks to you, which is great.
You would love Japan then too.
I don't
Sounds
know.
like a lot of people.
I think that I imagine like me in a crowd in Japan would be everyone coming up to about my neck.
Yeah.
It'd just be my head over
Yeah,
everyone.
but no one like Japan is very much that culture that they keep to themselves.
Yeah, Switzerland's like
Again,
that too.
I could go on about this because there's a
I
good
feel like most places are like that. I can't say I walk down the street anywhere and people are just like trying to talk to me.
well
If you have a resting bitch face, it's usually pretty good.
Well,
like,
yeah.
the thing is
don't talk to me.
But
Or
like,
the international, I don't want to talk to you.
but
Just
the
stare at your
difference is
phone.
here, you'll ask someone how they're doing, and then they'll go good, whatever, and then they'll continue on the conversation, even though you don't really give a shit.
Sometimes.
And then they'll tell you their life story about
That's
what
certain
happened
people,
in like
though.
half a second of meeting them. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I know that your daughter passed away or
I
whatever.
feel like
I
you
don't
just
know.
gotta kind of read the room
It's
on
like,
that one. If someone's looking at
don't
their
give a
phone and you
shit.
ask them that, they're just like, "Good, you."
Yeah.
I don't care.
see, I could talk about this culture thing but again, that's a whole nother podcast because
Yeah.
I think Europe. I actually don't know. I haven't looked really into Europe, but
I've never been to Europe.
no, I've never been to Europe. I will soon.
Good.
When you figure out all the places in Switzerland, just let me know and we'll do a trip.
Can
out
I
there.
just circle the whole country?
No.
Damn.
But
It's not a big country.
the thing is, specifically with Japan versus North America, North America or Japan's a very much a culture built on external shaming if you do something wrong. We're here, if you do something wrong, you try
It's
to
behind your back shaming.
Yeah.
no, but yeah,
Called shit talking.
no, it's here you try to get away with it. Like here you try to you can sneak your way because no one's gonna externally shame you. But you've internalized this like rules essentially. That's why Japan's very very like rule focused. Like there's a lot of rules you got to follow.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. That might be something that you wouldn't like.
Well,
But
they have that in Switzerland too.
is it very
Yeah.
there's a lot of
It's Europe.
social norms
Yeah.
that you have to follow.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe Europe is very much like Japan in some sense, where you have that you compartmentalize the kind of the culture.
Oh, good try.
Yeah.
So what was
Yeah.
your favorite thing?
All the people we've met and the adventures along the way.
Boo.
Generic. Done.
Boo.
Wow. I didn't even have to write that from the marketing
Boo.
department. I didn't.
What kind
Wow.
of marketing wank is that?
Rated E for everyone.
Boo.
Boo.
I don't know.
I think Austin's
I went and
favorite.
visited my aunt in northern central BC, and I like it out there. It's nice.
Oh yeah.
Not a lot of people.
Not
No
by
one asks
PG?
you how you're doing.
By PG?
PG?
Prince George?
Kind of.
Northern Central BC?
No one needs to know where it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's that because you showed me some pictures and stuff, and I've seen pictures from that trip, and it looked pretty cool. I definitely want to make it. I want to do some more northern BC
Dope
trips.
mountain biking.
And I've seen pictures from other people that have posted too, but it'd be cool to do a trip up there. There's stuff I need to do to the Forester, like to make sure that it doesn't do dumb stuff. Like the engine's eventually going to pop, right? So I would like to have a new engine before I do very, very, very long trips out of like in remote areas, because it's better if you're like highway driving or whatever. But when you get in remote areas, it's good to not.
Yeah, there's a lot on the way that way where you doesn't matter what you drive, you ain't gonna find parts for it.
No.
But I'm talking like you get on a plane, you get your tow truck or get your flat deck and pull it out of there. Like I'm saying, like places where you can figure out a solution. Where if you're in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah, there's a lot of spots. There's there's not a lot of spots where you can figure it out. You're kind of screwed if you can't fix it.
yeah, and that's why I'm saying like for trips like that,
There's so much smoke you can see anything anyways.
Yeah, there's for those kind of trips, I definitely want to like essentially build a new Forester out of that Forester, like strip everything down, check, like do everything over, new engine, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff, and be prepared. But
Buy a new one.
the new one can do the same thing.
The new one has a warranty.
warranty don't help.
You should buy it from Scott Subaru.
Who's our ending
There's
sponsor of this
0%
podcast?
financing on some Subaru Foresters right now.
Yeah. No. I do eventually. I do want to get a newer Subaru, but it's going to be my daily.
The new
Because I'm not going to thrash a brand new one.
Why?
Why?
I mean, it does make good content.
New vehicles are good.
Because not enough.
Everything's covered under
No,
warranty.
because not
Warranty.
enough people are watching my videos to pay for it. That's why.
Warranty.
So watch more of my videos. And that's going to end today's podcast.
Yeah, that's a good place to end it, I guess.
that's a shameless plug. Follow Flatfour Offroad. I guess, is there anything that we want to cover? As I said, we've gone over time now. So
Well, yeah, this is probably like a 2-hour podcast?
no, it isn't.
Not yet?
Not yet.
How much longer do we have till 2 hours?
No,
How much time do you have to fill?
No, we have like another half an hour. We're not filling more. Save it for next podcast. Just start writing down your notes. But yeah, and I think that's it. As I mentioned, make sure you're following Flat for Off-Road on Instagram. Check out our blog. We have a blog post with some of our announcements and stuff. And if you're in Alberta and you do want to come on some of these adventures, make sure you're following that account because we do post it. And if you have a Subaru and you want to be a part of the Wilderness Subaru Club, the Subaru Wilderness Adventure Club. There we go.
That was just the Wilderness Adventure Club.
The Wilderness Adventure.
There's no Subaru in it.
But yeah. If you want to be a part of that, you can definitely reach out to us. We will put you in contact with the Ernesto at Scott Subaru. He's doing the mailing list right now, kind of keeping everything in order. And yeah, that's going to end it for today's podcast. We will see you guys in the new year and probably with the same hectic podcast.
You stay classy, San Diego.
And that's it.